Okay, how was practice today?
Practice was great, Got some things I like to work on as far as a team, as far as just tightening up and just going. But other than that, it was a great practice.
What's the mood like with the guys this week coming off that bye week?
We're hungry. We've had a bad start, as most people can say. We just got a sour taste in the mouth, so we're just ready to go and get active, honestly.
You mentioned working on some things. You mention anything specifically?
Such as like our tempo, we aren't tempoing like we want to as far as when the ball is snapped, when the referee is backing out of the box, as far as reading the signals and getting the plays down and being able to go. Just little minor details that that can make a difference in the game.
What about you individually? How have you felt about your play so far this season?
Honestly, I feel horrible, because I know where I want to be and I got goals as everybody else should. I just don't feel like I'm where I want to be as far as on my goals, but I just got to be with my feet all right now and continue to work hard to get back on track to where I can finish with my end goals in mind.
Is there anything in particular that's led to the fumbles that we've seen?
Nah, just great plays by players and then just lack of ball security and awareness by me, There's some minor details, like I said, I got to fix on myself.
Was it tough to have a situation like that pop up and then be losing a couple snaps because of it? How have you reacted to that?
Yeah, it's always difficult. Nobody wants to put the ball on the ground. Definitely not me, especially when it's just my job. So, it's been rough on me as far as mentally because I just want to be better for the team, but it's more for myself as well. Like I just got to be better, and so losing the reps, it really ain't been a factor on me. It's just me not being able to do my job for my team, and like I kind of weighed that Army game lost on me because first carry of the drive, I turned the ball over. So it's like things like that. It's just how it affects the team is what bothers me the most, not just how it affects myself.
Is there anything in the big picture you can point to with the offense that's been missing this year? Anything you guys want to improve?
I think everybody wants to be better at everything. I don't think there's nothing. I'm pretty sure everybody come here and pinpoint what they want to be better at as far as in that room, but as an offense, I just think we got to get better at the little details. That's it.
What's it been like having three really strong options at running back so far this season and kind of sharing that workload?
It's been great, because just like I fumbled, being able to have another back step up and fill in where I slacked off, that's a great big deal, which is why it's great to have two other great running backs in the room, which because there's no drop off. When I came on, those guys went in, they went out there and performed to the best that they could. And, I just put us in a bad situation.
Do you guys get competitive about playing time or spots on the depth chart? How does that part work?
I can't answer for them, but as far as me, non-competitive because I don't see nobody as the 1, the 2, and the 3. I just see us all as running backs that when we get the opportunity, we got to get in there and make the most out of the plays. So for me, I don't see like just a competition like, oh, I want more reps or this and that. I just take the opportunity that I do get and try to make the most out of them.
What's your evaluation of Robert Henry? A lot of people are surprised to see how he runs and his style of running back. Is that surprising to you?
No, so I'm not surprised at all. He's been doing it since he got here. He just hasn't. Well, in the spring he hadn't been able to get in the game and show it to you guys, but he's been doing that since he got here.
Is there anything you can do to try to help him get up to speed? What's your guys' relationship like when he's kind of learning things?
Me and Rob have a great relationship. Anytime, it's very rare that he has a couple mistakes, but when he do have a couple mistakes, and he comes out, I go and talk to him about what I saw and what he could have did differently as far as in my opinion, because we always looking at each other for input. So when he comes to the sideline, I always try to give him my input on something I feel like he should have did because he's a great back and everybody can learn from somebody.
You guys are starting your run in the American this weekend. How exciting are y'all, or how excited are y'all to be able to start conference and in this new conference?
We're very excited, I still feel like we're going to be a dominant team in the conference and be able to go and compete for a championship. So, I know I'm excited to get out there and get back on track. We're 22-3 in conference. So, just with that being on our shoulders, it just kind of helps us walk around with the chest out a little bit.
Coach Traylor's told us he expects a ticked-off team when you guys take the field against Temple. Have you seen any of that kind of mentality this week, a little edge for your guys?
Yes, for sure. We've been in pads a lot. It's been a lot of collision, a lot of hard work going into it. Not a lot of temper flares because we all know it's just work, but I expect us to go out there and play hard against those guys.
What's the benefit of having some of those physical practices in a week like this?
Nothing is a shock to you, especially when you play against a great defense like ours. their main thing is to stop the run. So as far as when a running back gets in there, from my point of view, when we go against our defense, I think that's going to be the best look we get against any team as far as from here on out, because I don't think nobody has a better run defense than our defense.
Do you guys feel any pressure to turn the season around because of the slow start, or how do you approach just sort of the conversation around the team at this point?
Pressure from ourselves, not from anybody else outside of this room that we have, like inside of this triangle. Like when it's just us, at the end of the day, it's just us. So I don't feel any pressure from anybody on the outside, because, you know, our guys are the ones that get in there and put in the work every day. No paralytics to say anything, you know, so I don't feel any pressure, but I feel pressure from my teams because we know we all want to be great in the end of the day.
Okay,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.